On this day, I was out. I just finished working on the grass area, and I was actually watering the infield when the fire alarm went off. The fire alarm went off, and I was an SRO before. I spent several years at Coral Springs High School before I became promoted, into the senior parking lot, which is directly north of the 12 building. They're just walking out normally. I hear what I now know to be 5 or 6 gunshots. At first, I honestly thought they were fireworks. I thought the kids were screwing around. I thought maybe someone lit off some fireworks in the school, set off the fire alarm. That's what I was thinking. The kids were really not reacting in the parking lot. They were just walking. Looked like they were messing around type of stuff, typical high school thing when kids get out for a fire alarm. And then all of a sudden, the situation changed, obviously. Kids started to run, kids started to scream. That time I heard a round of probably about under 5 or 6 shots. Obviously, I dropped the hose that I was using to water the infield and ran towards the parking lot, which is where the kids were. Immediately when I ran into the parking lot,
Coverage turns to remembering the victims. 4 more victims will be laid to rest today. Local 10 News reporter Ian Margol is live in Coral Springs, where funeral services are underway for Peter Wong. Ian.
And this has been so difficult for so many of the people we have seen walk in. In fact, take a look here behind me. We have seen hundreds and hundreds of people showing up. His story going viral across not only the country, but across the world. Veterans from all over this area showing up, but he's not the only person that is being laid to rest today. In fact, this morning, Carmen Schentrup and Peter Wong are both being remembered. You're taking a look at the pictures of them right now. And actually, as we're speaking, Superintendent Robert Runcie is walking into Peter's funeral.
Of course, bump stocks were not used in Florida, but an AR-15 style weapon was. And now there is that debate as well. Should an 18-year-old be able to walk in and buy one like the alleged shooter did legally? Tonight here, a look inside those classrooms. Images obtained by ABC station WPLG after the deadly shootings. They are difficult, and they are a reminder of the students and teachers who had to dive under desks and into closets to survive. 17 did not. Here's ABC's Victor Akendo.
Tonight, we're seeing haunting images from inside empty freshman classrooms of Stoneman Douglas High School. The photos show a door's glass shattered, police believe smashed by the butt of Nicholas Cruz's rifle, as students scrambled to hide under desks.
Now, you were talking about this mother, Brooke. One of the victims, 14-year-old Alyssa Al-Hadaf, by all accounts, a great athlete. She was on the soccer team, a very excellent student, has lots of friends who are here. Everyone we've talked to here knew her. And her mother, Lori, is obviously a very grief-stricken mother. She has 2 younger sons. Alyssa was her oldest daughter. She's grief-stricken.
And his backup weapon with him, because he was using his rifle. So I took his SWAT vest and I put it on. I was wearing a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. Put it on and then got his gun, his secondary weapon, and we systematically cleared back towards the 12 building because
crazy person just walks right into the school, knocks down the window of my child's door, and starts shooting her, and killing her. President Trump, you say, what can you do? You can stop the guns from getting into these children's hands. Put metal detectors at every entrance to the schools. What can you do? You can do a lot. This is not fair to our families, that our children go to school and have to get killed.
On opposite ends of the school, my son was out on a bathroom pass, and my wife was in planning inside the girls' locker room. And they both heard the fire alarm and decided to evacuate. By the grace of God, when they walked down in the hallway, they found each other. And they were able to shelter in place.